Hey guys, what's happening? Hopefully we have a somewhat of an easy day for you today. Get a little break, catch your breath, do some stuff that's probably not going to be too draining. We're going to be adding, subtracting, and multiplying polynomials, okay? And then we're saving up one of the days for dividing polynomials. That's going to be pretty fun. But anyway, let's just do this. First one we're going to do is we're going to be adding or subtracting polynomials. So in this case, I have adding. We're going to be adding this polynomial and this polynomial together. Okay, and basically, the way I'd like to think of it is I look at the number that's out in front here. There's just a 1 out in front, okay? You don't see anything written here, so it's just a positive 1 written out. So if I distribute a 1 to everything in here, or in other words, if I multiply all of this by 1, I get the same thing. So I get 2x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3x minus 9, okay? And similarly here, I'm adding this guy. Again, I look, there's a 1 out here, plus 1. So all of this times 1 is just that right there. So it's still plus x cubed plus 6x squared plus 11. And now all I have to do is combine the like terms, okay? So how many x cubes do I have here? 2 of them. Here's another, so altogether I have 3 of the x cubes, okay? Here I'm taking away 5 of the x squareds. Here I'm adding 6 of the x squared, so I'm left with 1 of the x squared, so plus 1x squared. Here I have 3 x's. I don't have any other x's anywhere, so plus 3x. And here I'm losing 9 and finding 11. So basically I have 11, take away 9, so that's 2, so plus 2. All right, so there's that guy. All right, let's do an example of subtraction. All right, I have in parentheses 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1, okay, minus 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x plus 7. All right, so we'll do it the same way, but there's going to be a twist, okay? And this is where people, they create problems for themselves. So again, like I said, I like to look at the number in front. It's a positive 1. So I'm multiplying this whole thing by positive 1. So anything times 1 is just whatever you have. So 8x cubed minus x squared minus 5x plus 1. Here's where most people make their mistake. They go, okay, distribute the negative, so negative 3x cubed, and then they just go plus 2x squared minus x plus 7. That's what almost everybody does. Everybody who is going to make a mistake. That's what everybody does, okay? If you do it my way, where you look at the number in front, it's a negative 1 times all of this. So if all of this is multiplied by negative 1, well, what does a negative 1 do? It just changes the sign to everything. So now this becomes a negative 3x cubed. This becomes a negative 2x squared. This becomes negative times negative 1 is positive, so this becomes a positive x. And negative 1 times 7 is negative 7. Okay, and now just combine like terms just like you did before. Okay, so we have 8 of the x cubes, subtracting 3 of them, you have 5 of the x cubes. Okay, you have negative x squared, negative 1 of them, and then you're subtracting 2 more, so now you're missing 3 of the x squareds. Here you have negative 5 of the x's, you're adding 1 of them, so now you're at negative 4 of the x's. Here we start off with 1, subtract 7, now you're at negative 6. Done. Okay? All right, so that's addition and subtraction. Let's do part B, multiplication, okay? Multiply. All right, and here's my first example. I have negative 2y squared plus 3y minus 6 times y minus 2. Oh, by the way, I noticed a lot of you guys on your test, you were doing stuff like this, which is really funny. Let's just say I had something like this, 2x plus 3 plus 4x minus 1, right? Notice the operation. A lot of you guys were multiplying. You went 2x times 4x and got 8x squared, and then 2x times negative 1, and so on. Keep in mind, that is a plus sign. So I noticed a lot of you guys did that on the test. You multiplied, okay? So please pay close attention to the operation, okay? All right, so back to here. Now, this is what I like to do. I mean, personally, I don't because I'm so good at math. Oh my gosh, I would never need to do this. But I'm being a little sarcastic, but watch this. A lot of you guys don't really handle this very well. So I would suggest that you rewrite it so this guy is first, okay? So watch, just rewrite. You don't have to, okay? But it's a fun suggestion if you're not very comfortable with this, okay? So watch this. Y minus 2 times negative 2y squared plus 3y minus 6, okay? You don't have to do this, but it's kind of nice because now you get to kind of use, kind of like that FOIL method that you used, right? Okay, where you multiply this times this, right? This times this, and then this times this, and then this times this, okay? So y times negative 2y squared is negative 2y cubed, okay? And then y times positive 3y is plus 3y squared. And then y times negative 6 is minus 6y, okay? And then you can multiply this guy to this, and then to this, and then to this, okay? All right, you could certainly do it backwards, whatever. You can do it that way too. But I think a lot of times if you just switch it, it's easier on the eyes and, you know, you're least likely to make a mistake. All right, so now, negative 2 times negative 2y squared is positive 4y squared. So that's going to go line up with this guy, plus 4y squared, okay? Negative 2 times positive 3y is negative 6y, so minus 6y. And negative 2 times negative 6 is plus 12, okay? And then we can go ahead and just combine everything. So we have negative 2y cubed plus 7 of the y squareds minus 12 of the y's, and then plus 12. Okay? All right, and I have one more example for you. I'll do it on the back here. Here, I'll turn this over. All right, here's my last example. We have x minus 5 times x plus 1 times x plus 3. Okay. All right, so here's what I like to do, okay? If ever I have a problem like this is what I do, okay? Me personally. I start with these second binomials, okay? I multiply those together. So I leave this guy how it is, x minus 5, okay? This is just my way of doing it, okay? All right, and then I know that this guy in here becomes x times x, which is x squared, okay? X times 3, which is plus 3x. 1 times x, which is plus x, and 1 times 3, which is plus 3, okay? And then I combine these like terms. So now I get x minus 5 times x squared plus 4x plus 3. And now I'm in the same position that I was on the last example. So now I just multiply this to here, and to here, and to here, okay? So x times x squared is x cubed. X times 4x is plus 4x squared. X times 3 is plus 3x, okay? Now multiply this guy, and then this guy, and then this guy. So negative 5 times x squared is negative 5x squared. Notice I line it up in the x squared column. All right, negative 5 times 4x is minus 20x. And then negative 5 times 3 is minus 15. And now add the columns. X cubed. 4 of the x squareds take away 5, leaves you negative 1 of the x squareds. 3 x's take away 20, leaves you negative 17 of the x's, and then minus 15. And then we're done with that guy. All right, so that's that. Hope that helps, and hopefully you get to enjoy some easier homework tonight. All right, guys, peace.